Hey everybody, how you doing today? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I am back with another review of Love is Blind Season 8. This is part 3, okay? Before we get into it, make sure you have liked this video, you've subscribed to our channel, and you hit the bell so you get notifications when we have new videos coming up. All right, let's talk about it. Okay, I think the easiest way to do this is talk about our group settings first, and then we'll get into the couples. Cool. So, the cast gets together. It's the majority of the cast. After the main couples go tubing, which one? Why were all the women in high heel boots? I have no idea. But they go tubing, and then everybody gets together afterwards. So, not too much happens. Molly comes, she talks to Lauren, and she talks to Dave. And a few things come out. Molly is funny because Dave's selfies, unimpressed. And you can definitely tell baby boy is concerned with how he looks and obsessed with himself. Okay, you love you some you, and I'm proud of you for that, I suppose. She mentioned something about some girl being all over him at the bar, maybe. But at this point, it's irrelevant because we already know they break up. So that happens. Meg and Mason show up together, and apparently they link back up after they got home and they got their phones, and they did a little reveal kind of meetup thing, and that was fine. Yeah, I don't know. This was kind of an uneventful meetup for the entire cast for me. Dave and Lauren kind of get a chance to talk, and I'll allude back to them. But yeah, that was the meetup. They also decide to do the bachelor parties and the bachelorette parties together. They were boring. The guys got together and did some type of Viking camp, and the girls dressed up as grannies and went to an amusement park. Now, I like the granny dress up thing. Me and my friends, y'all, we need to do that because I'm trying to look like a grandma and go to work. But anyway, nothing came out of that. So, I don't know. That stuff was a little bit boring for me. Okay, now let's go again. Least problematic to most problematic. Let's talk about Taylor and Daniel. They're just cute. There's nothing more to say besides they're just cute. Families get along. They like to do little fun activities. They went putt-putting, and then they did their Christmas photo shoot. And I think they said it was like 9 months early, but okay. They need something to give them to do, and why not? Dress. I really like the dress she's wearing. That's kind of all that's happening with them. Like, I still like them. They're super cute together. I'm pretty sure they're going to make it to the altar and say yes at the end. Okay, next up is Monica and Joey. Still probably like my favorite couple of the season. Like, I just love them. I love their weirdness. I love how well it meshes together. So we got to see Monica and Joey do a photo shoot together, and Monica's sister was the photographer. I'm not a big fan of Monica's sister. I feel she's a hater, and move on. Anyway, she's doing the pictures, and she apologizes to Joey and says that she judged him too soon and yada yada yada. I appreciate the apology, like I need to. Joey appreciated the apology, and I'm pretty sure Monica did, but I still have my eye on her. Like, I don't trust it. She was trying to say like, well, I didn't get a chance to know him, and I think she was a little off-put by his big personality, but she was way too harsh. And I feel like she's boxing her sister Monica in. She feels like, you only like this and you only do this, and Monica's like, I'm so much more than that. So I don't know. Still don't like the sister. But I feel like Monica and Joey really communicate well with one another, and I like that. I like the conversation that they have. I like seeing them play around and throw pepperonis on a pizza and stuff. Like, they are my favorite couple. I'm pretty sure they're gonna say yes, but in that preview you see the sister pop her little ugly head back up, and I'm like, stay where you at, just let them be happy. But that's Monica and Joey, my faves. Next up is Devin and Virginia. So now we get to see Virginia's mom, and she was grilling Devin. She had a lot of questions, but she wasn't grilling him in like a negative sense. I mean, she had questions because you are marrying her daughter and you don't know one another, right? But I felt like she was asking really nice questions. She seems very nice. She seems like she loves Virginia so much. And I mean, Devin and Virginia are just so in love. Okay, don't hate me. I feel like Virginia always just look like she's sad or she's sleepy. Anybody else feel like that? Like she's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful, but she's like Sleeping Beauty. And she got this little voice that's so cute. I'm probably somebody to talk. I'm sure my voice is little, but anyway, they kind of hint on some maybe differences that they have politically. I think that was like a big thing. That was the theme throughout these 3 episodes is political differences between the couples. It seemed like some areas might be a little more important to Virginia, but I don't think it's going to be like a big thing that divides them like it might with some of the other couples. And I also feel like, again, producers are trying to play up, you got to have something wrong, right? They're trying to play up this whole prenup thing, but in the end you see like he really didn't care about it. And of course there's always going to be the question of, well, why are you doing this if you know you want to be together and yada yada yada. But I think everybody just understood she was just trying to do this the least problematic way, and I think it was a smart thing to do. So that's all that's going on with Devin and Virginia. They sharing cute little jerseys and stuff. I thought the little matching jerseys was kind of cute since they went to the same school. But that's Devin and Virginia. All right, let's talk about Dave and Lauren. We know they break up. This whole thing with her possibly having a boyfriend, possibly messing around with somebody before she came into the experiment is something that Dave could not get over, right? And she stood on the fact that she was not with this man. She like, listen, we was just friends with benefits. We were messing around. Apparently the man felt like, no, that was my woman, and she went on this experiment. Like, I have no idea. But he is telling Dave's friends one thing. She's telling him another thing. Her friends are on his side. Everybody is divided. His family is over it. Family don't want nothing to do with it. And oh my God, I'm so happy I will not have to hear about his sister anymore. I'm tired of hearing about his sister. Like, who is she to you? It's weird. It's some weird stuff going on in these relationships between these siblings. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. Anyway, they weren't going to get over it. I think her stance was, listen, I'm telling you the truth. Why is it that you just can't believe me and you can't support me to your family? I'm trying to bring my family into it. He was definitely keeping his family away. I don't know why he was trying to pretend like he wasn't. At the end of the day, they're not together. Boo-hoo. Like, I don't know. I don't really care. Y'all know I don't like Dave. So, and Lauren is cool. Whether or not she had a boyfriend for real, who knows? I don't care. But he couldn't let it go, and that was the end of Dave and Lauren. And our last couple is Ben and Sarah. It picks back up, and they have really just decided to let this whole TikTok girl thing go, okay? Apparently this happened 4 years ago, and I feel like their stance on this TikTok girl is what Lauren was hoping that Dave was going to be able to do. So they forget about the TikTok girl. And Ben gets a chance to meet Lauren's sister and the sister's wife. They are not impressed. And it's mainly, I think, just because they don't like the whole idea of meeting somebody you don't know and marrying them. I don't think it has anything to do with Ben. I think it's more of just like the process and the experiment. They feel like it's not real. So although they want to be supportive, I feel like they don't really back her in the decision to say yes. They're going to say that they do, but not for real. Anyway, we get to see Sarah and Ben go to Ben's church, because this is a bigger issue for them. So when you get into politics and like all of those other things, this is a much, much bigger issue for them than it is the other couples. They go to church together. She seems like she was okay with the church. Sorry, I'm just envisioning the pastor being up, and it was kind of funny to me. Yeah, so they're fine at the church. But then Sarah goes and she watches a sermon on her own, and it's specifically talking about the LGBTQ AI plus community, right? And she doesn't like what she sees. I think it is a big deal for her because of her sister, and she has a lot of strong stances on things that, y'all, I just don't feel like Ben does. Ben feels so passive when he talks. He's just like, yeah. Every time she says something strong, he's like, yeah, you know, yeah. And I'm like, say something else. What do you really think about it? Part of me wonders if he is just apprehensive about saying the truth about what he believes. Even to just suggest that you don't know what your church's stance is on LGBTQAI+. Like, I find that a little unbelievable. I just feel like he's one of those out of sight, out of mind. I don't think he has a problem with anybody necessarily, but I definitely feel like she has much more of a strong presence. Like, she's going to be out there protesting stuff, and he's never even thought about it. It's never crossed his mind. And I think she wants to get over that, but I just feel like she's struggling. We get to see the beginning of their wedding day, and you see the same things. Sister and the wife, everybody is there trying to be supportive, but they're questioning her like, are you really sure? Are you really sure? And the sister tells the wife, because the wife is the one that's got the most like about her, but tells the wife like, listen, at the end of the day, no matter what she decides, we're going to be supportive. And they try to do that. And Ben is just up there looking so happy. I thought she looked beautiful. I thought Sarah looked so beautiful. I loved her dress. Okay, we like a little off the shoulder, right? She looked so good. And Ben is just looking happy-go-lucky and just cool with everything. And she looked like she's struggling a bit. Now, of course, they do this stuff in editing and yada, yada, yada. But prediction-wise, I'm feeling like she might say no. I think he's going to say yes, but I'm feeling like she might say no. All right. So this Friday, we are going to see all of the weddings. So I think we kind of know what my predictions are. I feel like the other three couples, so Taylor and Daniel, they're going to say yes. Virginia and Devin, they're going to say yes. Joey and Monica, I think they're going to say yes. But I don't think Ben and Sarah are going to make it. Now, the previews show a whole lot of wild stuff. So I could be wrong, but just based off of what I think about the couples now, those are my predictions. We'll see. Maybe I need to go back and watch the little preview. But make sure you like and subscribe to our channel, okay? Hit the bell so you get notifications for when the next video drops. Y'all, watch the weddings. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. And I'll see you in the next video.